Do you mind if I stroke you up? Do you mind if I stroke you down? All through the night.
Go ahead.
Feeling your body tight. Do you mind if I stroke you up? I don't mind. That's you. I don't mind. Come in. Do you mind if I stroke you up? I don't mind. Do you mind if I stroke you up? I don't mind. All through the night. I don't. Oh, you don't want to sing R. Kelly part. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Because that's his part on that song.
-2 million in debt. So.
But you know the song, right?
I know the
You've
song.
never fucked to that song?
No.
What do you be fucking to?
We have a playlist.
Well, what's on it? Give us details.
R&B.
Details.
A whole bunch of R&B.
Like, who's a new R&B artist you like?
A new one?
Yeah, because everybody goes to 90s or early 2000s. Who's, like, Summer Walker's new to me, and I love Summer Walker.
She's okay, but...
Oh, not okay.
She's okay. I can't relate to her music anymore because I'm not bitter.
I'm not bitter either.
But, yeah.
But, you know, we talked about it because
Yeah.
I like, sonically, I think she has a great voice.
Yeah.
And I hear the harmonies.
I feel like
You told me that you was like, I'm listening to other things.
Yeah.
And I am. I'm listening to the cadence of all that. But the
you
lyrics.
are listening to the music. I'm listening
Because I'm an
to,
artist.
Yeah. I'm listening to lyrics. And it's just, it's
So who do you like
bitterness.
now? Lizzo?
Lizzo's cool. I like
Because Lizzo has very uplifting music.
She does.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for Giveon. That's who.
Is that how you say his name?
And-
I never know.
And
Sometimes I call him Javon.
I listen to Khalid. I listen to people that
Khalid?
Yeah.
I'm just now getting into him. At first, I
love
couldn't
him.
stand his voice. It was a little dry. Like, you know? But he has a different voice, so I can appreciate it. That he doesn't sound like anybody else. Because a lot of people sound like everybody else.
And his music is good.
I like him on the new Alicia Keys album. He has a song with her.
So you don't think he good?
I'm growing.
Okay.
But you know who I love? Lucky Day. Are you on to Lucky Day?
No.
Oh, he's great. Yes.
Oh,
No, Zach said he's
Zach.
great. He's a
Zach.
great artist. Yes. Lucky
Lucky
Day's
Day.
really good. So put that on your playlist.
You already know I'm going. That's what I'm doing.
As far as new, I mean, I do like Chloe and Halle, the sisters.
Yeah.
They can sing, because that's half the battle. A lot of people really can't sing these days. But I would say Kalani, but Kalani's not really new to me.
She's not, but she is like featured on a lot of stuff
Yes.
lately. She doing her thing.
So I'm asking you because a lot of people say R&B. I don't think R&B's dead. We have a lot of good artists.
It's not, and that's what I revert to.
It never fails.
No.
You like Ari Lennox?
Yes. A little.
A little.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like her attitude, but that has nothing to do with her music.
No. Don't say I don't like it because of her attitude. It's just, I just listen to other people right now. It's simple. Like,
Because she's
I'm not
neo
into-
soul, so that's a different kind of R&B. That's like alternative, so it may not be your speed if you're not into like.
Yeah, and then it's just so
Jill
easy
Scott
on Apple
kind of music.
Music. You know, you pick a person and they ain't playing that Ari Lennox on there. So
And of
I never
course-
stumbled across too much of her stuff.
Jasmine Sullivan.
Woo.
She came out with the deluxe version of Hotels. You got to listen to that. Because everybody loves her new project. Don't you?
Jasmine Sullivan.
Why you acting like you don't like her?
No. She's just been gone for a minute.
She's been here the whole year. Have you not heard I Want to Sit on It?
I mean, yeah, I heard it, but it's just not something I'm finna turn on to play over and over again.
I don't think you like neo soul music. That's the
That's the
issue.
thing.
Because she's
That
a neo
has to-
soul artist.
yeah.
So you don't like Floetry or Jill Scott or
Only when
Musiq
somebody
Soul
else is in the
Child.
room playing it, I'll listen to it. But that's not something I
You
go
hating on the Philly sound.
No,
Don't go to Philly. They'll fight you.
it's not my speed. I like R&B, but that's just too.
It's too grown. I feel like it's a grown version. Like 40, 50-year-olds, you know.
Yeah,
But I have
they're
an
gonna
old
be
soul.
pushing. You do. You do. That's true.
You know
That's
what?
true.
I love that you say that because last episode I said I wanted to be DP'd.
Now
you know what it means.
Yeah.
Like, what? Okay, because I'm always looked at as just outrageous, but people would really be shocked that I'm really conservative.
You are.
I'm really a prude at times. I'm clutching my pearls all the time. Like, y'all doing that? Is this what we doing?
Okay, let me try it.
Because we screenshot back and forth all day long the craziness people do.
Yes.
You said if you die,
please
burn your phone. Okay. I told them I want them to go through my phone, make me famous like Anne Frank, baby.
Mom, take this phone. Take this phone. Put it. You gonna either put it in the casket with me, or you gonna crush it. You gonna crush it. Don't look in it. I mean, you can look in it.
It's just gonna be a lot of hurt feelings. That's all it's gonna be. It's gonna be people who thought you was cool with them. You really was talking shit about them. That's all it's gonna be. They're like, damn, I thought we was cool.
Dang, that's how she
was talking
felt
about my birthday outfit. Because it's a lot of those, honey. Know your size. That's all I'm gonna say. Know your dress your size. You can wear whatever you want. I'm not here to tell people what they can and cannot wear. I believe you can wear whatever you want, but make sure it's in your size.
No, seriously.
So I want to thank you for joining us again for the second episode, guest starring you.
Yeah.
But this is the Vincent-Tennell podcast, or the Vincent-Tennell Show podcast.
Yeah.
Petite Nina is out again, but we are in good hands with Des.
Yeah.
Follow her. Let the people know where to follow you again.
On Snapchat at Desi Loves the number 3. Facebook and Instagram are both Desiree Malone. So
thank you for joining us here again. You're a brave soldier.
What makes you say that?
Because I don't think a lot of people could handle sitting in that seat. Like last episode, I asked you a lot of uncomfortable questions.
It's not uncomfortable because we're friends and I'm just going to speak my mind anyway.
I know, but other people may get mad at you.
Okay. They'll get over it.
I don't want to be the reason you have conflict in
Imagine walking around caring about somebody being mad at you.
I don't know. I can't relate.
You had the whole town pissed off.
I just know you're going to get some phone calls after that last show.
Nobody got my number. They think they do.
Do you have 2 phones? No. What's really going on?
No, I just got a new number and nobody got it.
All right. So, again, we're going to be talking about, relationships. That's basically what we talked about the last show, too. Okay. But I want you to help me out.
All right.
I don't know when I lost my virginity. So, I need you to help me out. I always tell people I lost my virginity in a church parking lot. Why are you looking at me like that?
What did you do in the church parking lot?
Lost my virginity.
What do you mean what did you do?
Do we have to be so crass?
For me to give you an answer? You just sitting in the parking lot kissing, you ain't lose your virginity.
No. Okay. I think maybe I've been lying about my virginity story. Because I tell people I always lost my virginity in the church parking lot. Outside, like hands on the hood, that kind of thing, bent over, that kind of situation. Okay, you wanted details?
You were that bold?
I'm probably on tape somewhere.
The Lord seen you.
This was years ago. And I'm talking about. This is one of them white churches that probably had security cameras outside somewhere, but
you did not care. Getting drilled in the parking lot. Wow.
But
wow.
I don't condone that because there are some places, I don't even really know what Illinois law is, to be honest, but some places, if you are fucking in public, they call it indecency laws or something. And sometimes they will slap that sexual, what's the thing? The list nobody wants to be on. Like predator list.
Oh my!
Like they kind of include that in that group, and it's separate. I don't know why.
Right.
Like that is totally separate than somebody actually.
Yeah, somebody would think you did something to a kid or something.
Yeah, they shouldn't really include those 2 lists together, but sometimes that has happened. You get what I'm saying? It depends on what kind of cop you get. You get a cool ass cop like, oh, get your nut. Then you get another. You can get another cop that's trying to, prove they self or something. They may press it.
Yeah.
So I don't condone, but that's what happened. And I had already checked out the area kind of too, and kind of.
So you didn't get caught?
No.
Wow. Who was it with? Oh,
oh
okay.
My God.
The eyes get
oh
big.
my God. Okay, but what I'm saying is, before that happened, I had let like 2 other people put it in, but then I told them to immediately take it out because it hurt. So does that really count if you put your dick in me for 10 seconds and I say, no, not today? I'm not stretched out like that. Does that count as you took my virginity?
Mm.
And everybody in the room can contribute.
No.
It's a tough call.
Yeah. I mean, they went in you, so.
But they didn't get to stroke.
So you telling me you had a train ran on you?
No. 2 separate houses, people.
Same day?
First of all,
choo choo.
I want to get a train ran on me, so.
You do.
But I just haven't.
Wow. You want a lot.
And no, when I say train, I probably mean like threesome. I think there's a big difference between train and threesome. So let's say threesome.
Okay, because train
is
brutal. From what I've seen.
What have you seen?
It was on porn.
You've been on Twitter, haven't you?
Oh my God, thanks to you.
I send you all kind of things.
Oh my God, I'd just be like, I'm going to open it later. And it'd be exactly what. Like it never fails.
Well, would you say a train is different than an orgy? Because orgy is like a room full of people, but it's not brutal. It's everybody kind of like taking care of each other, making sure everybody feels good. I feel like a train is they don't give a fuck about you. It's just pound, 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 jackrabbit.
Yeah, they're different. They're different.
You get what I'm saying?
They're definitely different.
But back to me. So, which virginity story should I go with?
The church parking lot.
Because it sounds more sexier.
Yeah. The other 2 don't even count.
I wouldn't say either because they literally, and they were so mad too, because they literally just stuck it in. But I was like, oh, hell no. I don't even think I like niggas no more. This ain't gonna work.
We can't go too far. Yeah.
So they were very upset.
They don't count.
And then at the church parking lot, I don't know. I don't know if it was more because I like being outside, the thrill of it, because your adrenaline's rushing, and so you're not really feeling what would normally be pain.
You were you were more sexually attracted to whoever this person was.
Oh, you think so?
Yes.
I don't even think that was it.
Yeah.
I think it was more of the thrill.
It was a sexual, that too.
Like the thrill.
Yes. All that together
forbidden.
makes it good. But the other ones, you was probably just like, let's get this over with.
I mean, they didn't light a candle. They didn't.
You probably didn't even go over there on that.
I didn't.
See?
But I did want to lose my virginity.
In the midst of changing your mind. No. Next. No. Next. Oh, yeah, this is the one.
So everybody in the room will say the church parking lot.
Church parking lot?
Yes. Church parking lot. When did you lose your virginity?
Me?
Yes.
I'm a virgin.
In the ass? Is that what we're going up?
Yeah, we're going with that.
Okay.
When did I lose my virginity?
I mean, you had a child in high school.
No, I didn't. I was graduated. That's what y'all.
Okay, the year after. Okay, wait.
I'm not business.
Okay.
Yeah.
The year after.
Okay, I made it out of high school.
Okay, she wasn't a statistic.
Nope.
Okay, because walking around Southeast.
Pregnant at Southeast.
Tashina. When did you lose? Back to you. What? what? She know who she is. She did it.
Mm-hmm.
That was my friend back then. I don't like her no more.
Why not?
You know what? I couldn't even tell you. I don't know. I just know we got into it.
Maybe you should call her. You didn't forgot what you're mad about.
But you know what? It's like really...
Because you did used to be with her a lot.
I did. That's why I said her name. I'm not just shading people I don't know like that.
Every time I talk to you, I'm going to be...
There's a relationship there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to be good friends. I cannot tell you why. That's really bad, though.
Because it's not relevant. That's not something you walk around worried about every day.
But
so,
I'm not in no rush to call either.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Nothing.
Your virginity was after high school.
Yeah.
Or was it?
Yes.
Because you didn't have the baby till after high school.
It was after high school.
So you were...
And that's when I got pregnant.
First time?
Yep.
Oh my God.
Berta Myrtle. Like, that's a thing. Like, I'm so glad I got my tubes tied. Like, you can breathe on me when I'm pregnant.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. You see how fast I just had a baby? We started dating.
You know what? I was like, I don't want to say I was mad at you, but I was like, I told you to date the guy, not have a baby. Because there was in the beginning, there was a lot of hesitation. He was like, I don't know.
Because I didn't want to be in a relationship.
Yeah, and
that was literally where my head was. I didn't want to be with nobody. And I told him time after time after time.
You did.
But it was just
and I was one like, just go on. It's just a date. It's just a date.
It's just a date. Just go with it.
Then I was like, I didn't tell you to get knocked up. That wasn't a part of the plan.
It just happened. It just happened. And in the beginning, we were being careful. Condoms. I was even taking those birth control pills.
Plan B.
Yep, a plan B was involved.
Well, you know, they said, TikTok said plan B doesn't work if you're over 155 pounds.
Oh, honey, it worked for me.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm well over that. They lying.
They lying.
TikTok, how you believing that you can lose weight with lemon water? 10 pounds in a week.
You can't?
No.
They swear on each other. Okay, so going back to, relationships.
What about
Do you believe all men cheat?
Yep.
You do?
Yes.
So if man cheat on them, you wouldn't tell them to leave because every man does it?
Because don't sit around being no fool with somebody who's constantly cheating on you. If it was just like a one-time thing, y'all talk about it, and move on past it. You're going to have to, once you forgive somebody for that, you're going to have to just not bring it up no more, not talk about it, not think about it, because the relationship will be ruined. It will be ruined. But that's why it's so important to date, because you don't know who they were dealing with, who they're still dealing with. Date, get to know that person. You can't just jump right in, or you're going to be dealing with the person that's cheating, a person that's not.
Do you
really
believe in 1 year cheat passes?
No. No. When y'all say y'all in a relationship, all that should stop.
I really feel like you're looking at me like I'm a hoe.
Because you are the type who wants an open relationship, and you're okay with stepping out. And
I think the reason I want it is because I feel like it eliminates the lying factor.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, I tell you in the past, I brought this to people. Why don't we try this? Oh no, da 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 da.
Mm-hmm.
And they're the ones who actually ended up stepping out, not me.
Right.
So I'm like, why don't we just from the very beginning get all this out the way?
Exactly.
So it's just been a continual thing of people revert to me as I'm the bad guy when I can be. When
you
faithful.
Called it first, you just like, let's just do this. Y'all want to be committed and still end up cheating.
I just think they want to do what they want to do, but make sure I'm not doing anything. Like they want ownership over this.
That could be true.
That could be true.
That could be true. For real. A lot of your men want you to themselves.
But they can do whatever they want to do.
All right.
Okay. going on to, I want to talk about kids fucking in your house. Because you're a parent.
Yeah.
So this is something you have to think about. A lot of people are now beginning to say they are allowing... Do you watch Sex in the City?
No.
Too white for you?
No. It's just, I don't watch a lot of TV.
You don't.
I don't watch
The
a
only
lot
thing
of
we
TV.
watch is Euphoria.
Yeah.
But you know...
And that's look at what time we watch it. Late at night.
We watch it 12, 1 a.m.
Like, I like to just sit and have a peace of mind.
But you have been watching TV with me. Like, we have this thing to where, like, we'll watch a show or a
Yeah.
series.
Yeah.
That casserole shit was a mess.
How many casseroles did she make? Oh my gosh.
We need to get back to Euphoria. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm with the hoes
I
and the
didn't
drinking
watch.
and more than that casserole.
I still didn't watch the episode
You need
Sunday.
to get caught up.
Because you're my partner. You were not supposed to watch that without me.
You need to get caught up because
That is betrayal. That is betrayal. You
Nah,
cannot do that.
because-
That
no,
was
no.
our thing, and you watched
it
it.
came on Sunday.
Okay.
You were in Chicago having the time of your life with your bae,
And you could have waited.
and I waited till Monday, and you still had not said, "Hey, are you ready?" I'm watching my show.
I can't believe
And then I
you.
can't go on Twitter because Twitter, everybody's gonna tell me everything.
Yeah.
They're gonna give me the rundown, so I have to watch it so I can know.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I love it. That's something I would turn to.
I
to
didn't
the
think it would be that
beginning.
good because I clowned it. I'm like, I'm not watching no
Like,
fucking
honestly,
crackhead
I started
shit.
I started watching it before you,
You
and
did.
then
You did.
you started seeing the post on Facebook.
Yes.
And I'm just like, no, let's start over because I wasn't paying attention to the first
You
couple
really
episodes
weren't.
anyway. So it's just like, let's start over. You're going to love it.
But then I was like, I can't stop watching this.
Right?
Because I think like the first 2 days we were just watching,
Yeah.
trying to get caught up.
Yeah.
I was like, Zendaya got me with this crackhead shit.
She plays it so well.
It's kind of scary. What are you doing, honey?
Right. And then she's already tall and skinny. So she's just like,
honey, you doing this a little
Man.
bit too good.
we
Got
ooh.
some perks backstage.
Well, you know how Hollywood is.
Child, I know too well about it. Not that I partook in it, but I was around some things. Let's just say that. But no, fucking in your house. Like on Sex in the City, my show, I guess, because I know Zach doesn't watch it. I'm the only white one in the room.
I guess so.
The woman, okay, what's her name? I don't want to get it wrong. Because I still be getting their names wrong after all these years.
I was about to say, it's been on for years.
I know, but
and
they just rebooted it. That's
I'm
the
like,
thing.
I wouldn't.
So it's been like a gap, and then they rebooted it.
I wouldn't know what I was even watching if I turned it on. You know, because I'm so behind.
You would.
Jesus.
But yeah, no, you can't just jump in like that
Nah.
now. But one of the ladies, she lets her child, because he's a teenager, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I would rather him be fucking in my house and I know he's safe and where he is than in the street or a car under a bleacher somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So where do you want your kids to be fucking? They're not of age yet to be doing that.
Yeah,
you have
of
smaller
them.
kids, but when they get to that age, what's the conversation going to be?
Honestly, I have a 11-year-old and a 13-year-old. The conversation needs to happen now
Immediately.
because they
tomorrow.
are crazy. Some of these kids.
It's
like,
other people's kids because you can
Yeah.
raise a great child, but then they get around these other badass
Yeah.
kids who influence them.
And it's the internet too. Like
That's true.
I check my kids' phones, and kids are literally on Snapchat asking for boob pictures, telling girls to send them pictures of themselves and stuff. And these are kids that go to these schools out here.
So it's like, where did they get that from?
You know what I'm saying?
At that
like,
age, I would have never thought to
say anything like that.
Do you want to go to the Valentine's Day dance with me? Yes or no? Letters.
Right.
Not send me a titty.
Even in high school, it's just
Yeah,
like
it
I
was-
wasn't thinking about no boy.
it wasn't like that.
No.
I'm the same way. Maybe I was behind. Maybe I should have been doing the things everybody else was doing.
they too grown for me. And it's kind of scary because, I mean, you know, your kids are going to go out into the world and be introduced to it anyway. You might as well have those conversations at home.
But would you want it in your house?
I wouldn't want no sex in my house. It's just disrespectful.
Mm-hmm. You're the mama who says, I'm the only one fucking in this house. I pay the bills. You got to pay bills to fuck in this house. That kind of black mama?
I ain't saying all that.
That's what my mama told me.
Ooh, wow. Child. So which bill did you start paying?
I wasn't fucking.
Okay. You sure?
I didn't lose my virginity till 24.
That is awesome.
There was no church parking lot till 24.
That's awesome.
Is it?
Yeah. It is.
Because now I feel like I still don't know how to do a lot of things other people do.
Now that I've went through what I went through in life, when it comes to dating, I ain't went through nothing dramatic and traumatic in my life to where I'm just a hurt person. But on the relationship side, I just want my girls to be better than me. Mm-hmm. I want to teach them like
abstinence is what you're going to teach them, or you're going to teach them how to put a condom on
I know
banana.
they see that, oh, mom has a lot of kids. If you're not financially ready for that, I don't want you having a lot of kids, because I'm not going to be the mom that babysits her grandkids.
Oh, you're not going to be the rocking chair
I
grandma.
can't be like I can't be like my mom.
Why not?
Because I like to travel. I am waiting for these kids to grow up, baby.
I'm waiting for them to grow up too, so you can be my full-time assistant.
Yes.
And so you can move to California. We will have so much fun.
I'll be next door.
You'll be in the office working, talking about some next door.
You'll be in the office working. That salary better be right. I'm already working for free. Ooh, cut me a check.
Wait.
I just put it on here. I got to put it on here so I have evidence.
Together. We're building this brand together. So when the brand is where it needs to be, you'll be able to partake in the fruits of the labor.
Period.
That's how I'm not the person who I forget people.
I know.
I'm not that person. You get what I'm saying? That's why I just find it hard for your friend to paint me as that person.
I don't see it. You ain't done nothing wrong to me. So.
Well, apparently I'm taking too many hoe pics for her.
If you're confident in your skin, you're just confident in your skin.
Well, let's
because celebrities do it. Are they hoes?
Well,
no. Everybody's sending a like. Everybody's sending a comment.
Would you want your child to take pictures like I've taken?
Over 18, yes. Go ahead.
Over 18.
Go ahead. If you're modeling, if you're trying to be noticed and stuff like that, like
but
if she's being a brand,
I didn't start taking pictures like that till I was late 20s.
Yeah, if she's doing a brand ambassador, go ahead.
A late starter.
And you're beautiful, you're confident in your skin, but be ready to take constructive criticism too. And then some people are just harsh on the internet. So,
so you're going to give your children the space to be who they are. You're not going to hover over them.
Nope.
And
nope.
You're just going to give them cautionary advice. I would do this if I were you.
Yeah, because I'm just going to stress myself out in the end when they are their own individual person. Mm-hmm. They're not me. They're not robots. Mm-hmm. So I can teach them what I know and what I've learned from. But I can't hold their hand and just be like,
but no
don't do that.
In your house. They got to do it in my house.
Nah, we ain't doing that. They better not get caught.
Or what's going to happen?
Child, I'm going to lose
Lord, you're going to be recorded on the internet.
Yeah.
Don't go off like that.
That mama busted her
all
daughter.
They do is record stuff.
Man. That's all they do.
Okay. So what do you think about less intelligent people marrying somebody who they deem is a genius or very intelligent or smart because they feel like they can admire them? Maybe I'm phrasing this wrong. There was a discussion on Twitter where it said smart people usually marry people less smart than them because they can actually admire them. Instead of if they marry another person that is just as smart as them, it's always a competition or an argument. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, do you think that unbalance is actually the balance people need? Or do you think that maybe it's okay for someone to be less smart in this area, but you're smart in that area, or you may be dumb in this area, but they got you covered in that area? Because what good can two people do if, we're both great at this, but we both suck at this. So who's going to take over the part that sucks? Are we always going to have to hire somebody, or?
It depends on what type of relationship you have. To begin with, I didn't get in saying, "Oh, this person's stupid."
Do you want to have intellectual conversations with your partner? Because some people say they don't want that, and
you can. That's why you got to know who you're dealing with.
That's what really shocked me. A lot of the men said they don't want their women to be smarter than them. They just want somebody they can have fun with. And then that led me to what you said the other episode. Bitches don't know how to have fun. Bitches is not, spontaneous.
They don't.
So is it usually the bitches that are fun are the dumb bitches?
Pretty much.
You can say something, Zach.
That's probably what they think.
Is this too heavy?
No,
it's
not.
Is this too heavy for the room?
Not.
Am I bringing down the energy? Okay.
No. Because you're saying like an educated woman, they are more of like an alpha woman. Yes. They just carry themselves.
And so, such. Like you said, a lot of them are a stick in the mud.
Right. So, but why can't you have fun at the same time? That's why.
Are people that balanced? Can people,
right.
Do people know how to turn off something? Like work. You know how people can be like at work.
And bring it home.
Yes. Do you know how to turn it off and on?
That's why I said it all depends on who you're dealing with.
I know I don't want a dumb nigga. And you've always said that. You've told me that. You said, I don't go for that.
Imagine it, though. It's so hard. It's like training a new puppy. When you have to teach somebody everything. I don't have a problem with introducing you to new things. But teaching you basic life skills and teaching you right from wrong, that's something your mama should have did.
Well, my whole thing is, I need somebody to put me onto something. Because I'm always putting other people onto something.
Yes.
You have to, what are you going to put me onto?
Right.
Just like Des is the first person that said, I have a type. I staunchly was fighting that. I did not want to have a type.
And you can't get away from it. Every picture you send me, I see this type.
I never looked at it like that until you told me.
You are drawn to it.
Like, I'm sending you the pictures, but I'm not looking at it like they all look the same. You had to tell me.
You are drawn to it.
It's too cliche. Of course, everybody wants a tall, dark skin,
well cut, everything,
well dressed,
white teeth,
white
teeth, and you do like the
beard.
Yeah, you like the beard, goatee.
Yes, but they are also skinny. That's the thing that got me. They're skinny. And I was like, they can't handle me. I'm thick. I'm like the meme where it's like the big thigh and the little thigh.
That's the balance. Because you got the cushion. So everybody ain't clapping bones.
But I think... I was just so scared because one time I was sucking this nigga dick. And it was like, I'm holding the pelvis. I'm actually this particular person is who is the Crown Plaza Chronicles is based off of this nigga. So skinny.
They love that too.
Ooh, don't they? But I was like, I'm touching your bone. Like I was scared. You get what I'm saying? Like I can feel their pelvic bone. Right. Can you relate?
No.
No.
I've always had somebody with some meat on them.
But what was so crazy? We know you like them big, child. Dinosaurs.
Oh.
She likes climbing trees. But what I found out is it was the skinny ones who I thought I was just going to break. Those were always the ones that could pick me up. Every time.
Because they working out.
The ones that were oversized. Oh, should I say that?
Oversized.
A little bit plumpier.
Couldn't lift
They
nothing.
couldn't lift me up. I mean, you're big, but you don't have those muscles. You
Right.
get what I'm saying? Where were we? I don't even know how we got here.
Are you having a flashback?
No, I think I am.
Yeah.
It's kind of hot in
Like,
here.
wait.
Is y'all hot? I'm hot.
I took my coat off. I'm good.
The Crown Plaza Chronicles gets everybody hot, honey. Y'all can't wait for that book. Like the full book. Oh my gosh.
They'd be in an uproar, man. I'm like, oh my gosh.
It's too close to real. And do you know what? I wrote that book, well, the sample, because I showed y'all the sample. Because I literally said, I'm giving y'all like, what was it, 5 chapters.
Yeah.
And I was like, y'all have to tell me if y'all want me to continue. But I had wrote all of that except for the sex scenes. It took me a week before I got to the sex scenes. Because I felt like I didn't want everybody knowing that part. Like, it was very sacred and intimate to me. You know what I'm saying?
It's out there now.
And I also didn't want people to think, you know, future acquaintances to think, oh, all I gotta do is this is the formula. Don't think I'm giving you the formula. This worked for this person.
Yeah.
Don't think you got the equation to make me come now. It's not every day you're getting fingered eating watermelon. It's just not every day. You ever done that?
No, I wasn't eating watermelon.
Pineapple.
No fruit.
But back to like what we were talking about though, everybody, like, you know, the men I've been with, they've been smart men. And the reason they like me is because I'm smart. They said it out of their mouth. And so it just like, some people really out here don't want another smart person because they feel like there's a competition. But I think I know how to turn it off and on. I don't go into the room, you know, trying to fight.
Right.
I don't look for an argument.
No.
But I also am not a doormat. Everything just don't go either because you say.
Right.
If it's not sounding right, I'm going to voice my opinion. But there's a way to do it. There's a way to do everything.
There is.
So basically, we're not advocating for people to marry below intellectual level. Are we?
Not me. Not me.
But I tell you this, Des, a lot of people, like men, I'm going to say this. There's some men, you know, leaders in the community or whatever, and I think they are great men, upstanding men. I look at them, and then I'd look at their wives, their counterpart, and I'd be like, I feel like they purposely married somebody not on their level. A lot of these wives do not match the intellect of these very smart men. Is it just me? Am I reaching here?
No.
No.
We see it. We see it too. So.
What do you think, Zach?
My girlfriend's smarter than me, so.
Okay. But how do you know that? How do you know she's smarter than you?
She's amazing.
So?
I just do music stuff.
Music is very complicated.
In a way.
But I think, like what I was saying, like she's very, she has skills in that area and you have skills in your area. So on this side, she may be totally lost. And on that side, you're totally lost. But that doesn't make you guys unequal on an intellectual level.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I prefer to have intellectual conversations.
You prefer that.
Yeah.
You don't, yeah, okay. So we love smart people in the room.
Yeah.
But let's not act like we haven't seen what we talked about. We see that every day, all the time. I'm not going to say no names. I could. What?
Just take a drink.
I did. This is good.
It is.
I don't even think we're supposed to be drinking in here, but they be doing everything else in here, child. Okay, don't hold me to a standard. Okay, so let's see. You know, I got my little notes, my little clipboard. I'm glad you're here though, because crazy part is we always wanted to collaborate on something.
Always.
Via pictures, we could never get the schedule right for a music video, ever.
Next one I'm in.
There's not going to be a next one.
There is.
I told y'all I'm not doing one this year.
You have to do one. You're going to change your mind.
I'm not going to change my mind.
You don't even need nobody to change it
We're
for
doing
you.
this podcast. That's what we're doing. That's
Okay.
and that's my focus. That and writing my book. That's all I want to do.
Okay. Whatever works for you. We're going to see. Let's see by the time the summer hit.
I'll do somebody else's music video, but
By the time the summer hit.
that's why I was like, out of all the things we were going to work on, this is what we're working on. This is dangerous. I was very scared for you coming in here.
Why?
Because if this was anything like our conversations on the phone, oh
We
my
are
God.
being really light.
This is very lightweight.
I don't want to get sued. You know, we can't just get blocked on Facebook for 30 days. This,
Oh
you
my
know,
God. Somebody's got to run the page.
you know, we just keeping it mild.
But you know that one video, I actually was going to have you and Pam. So I'm glad I didn't do that because that wouldn't have aged well.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
That you wanted me
You and her, like a couple.
It wouldn't even been cute.
I just wanted a lesbian representation.
Yeah. I like girls, but I can't never date another one. Ever.
Lord. Which brings me to suicide. All right. A lot of people have been committing suicide. But you know what? It's crazy. Okay, going back to the video thing. I think one of the reasons I don't want to do a video right now because my video partner is dead. Jay. I've never talked about that.
You never talked
I've
about
never talked about that.
Wow.
And so I don't want to do a video right now. Like, that just happened in October. Wow. Killed himself. A lot of people have been killing themselves. Regina King's son killed himself.
Mm-hmm.
Serena and Venus' nephew
Wow.
today killed himself. The
Wow.
man who was the voice of Charlie Brown committed suicide. That was about 2 weeks ago.
Yep, I seen that.
Yeah. And then they had the former Miss USA.
Yes.
Like,
Jump
what is going
from the
on?
building.
But you know what? That one time, okay, this is why we were so mad at that one girl. We ain't gonna say her name. But every 6 months, she has a suicide scare. And I'm just like, there are real people out here.
That's really taking their lives.
And you're doing this for attention. And we should not be laughing.
We should not.
We should not be laughing.
Oh,
But-
you're horrible. Oh my gosh. But you're right. Like, that's nothing to play about.
And just because you have mental illness issues doesn't mean you're going to kill yourself. Like, I know people personally who took themselves out. They didn't do a lot of talking.
There should be a social media break. Because people sit on it all
Without
day
jail.
long.
Take yourself off of it.
Man.
Don't be forced off of it.
People sit on it all day long. Imagine how many apps there are on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook,
Yeah.
Snapchat. Like, they're on there being involved in stuff and seeing how other people living and seeing how other people taking their kids on trips, and they just think they're not good enough. Like, they think they're supposed to be like these other people that they see on the internet. And I think that's where a lot of it stems from. Them feeling like they're behind, like they don't, like they're not enough.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
Yeah.
They need to, like, after a certain amount of time, the app should just be shut down, allow
You're
no
sounding
access.
Like Trump. Didn't he
You
say
know?
that one time?
No access, just to give people
And
a
he
breather.
wanted to get rid of TikTok too.
People don't know how to go outside anymore.
Well, they be outside.
The
child.
majority of your conversations throughout the day are held through text message.
That is true. But you know, I always talk to you through voice message.
You be on it.
I
And
do.
I'm like, I hate it because you have an Android. So it's not like I can respond to you on my iPhone. And I'm just like, we might as well just go to Facebook Messenger and have this
But
conversation.
I want you to be able to hear my voice. This is how I sound.
Right.
This
So
is,
nothing won't be
I'm excited. I'm
misinterpreted.
sad. I'm mad. I want you to hear all of
Yes.
it. So I'm always giving you messages. I'm like, this bitch look a mess. sorry my Android is causing such an inconvenience.
Man, no, I get the messages just clear, but I just be so upset when I can't hit my microphone and do a voice message back to you. I'm just like, damn Android. Keep it.
I'm going to keep my phone. If nothing else, I'm keeping it for the pictures.
I can't believe you do your shoots right from your phone.
All my pictures are from an Android, and all of them
awesome.
look better than an iPhone. This is a Galaxy, I think it's a Galaxy X Samsung. So
don't come for the iPhone. Thank
no,
you.
I'm saying I may get me an iPhone, but I'm still going to keep this just for the pictures. But I totally agree with you. You cannot compare yourself to other people 24/7 because apps are literally, people are on there almost 24/7.
Yeah.
And that's another reason why I told you Snapchat, yes, I think I would get into a lot of trouble on there. But honestly, it's just another app I don't need.
It's just
you know what I
another
mean?
app. Yeah.
I don't need it.
I would delete Facebook before I delete Snapchat, though.
Not me. Maybe I'm not in maybe I'm not involved in Snapchat enough.
Yeah, you are just.
I don't get the benefits of it because,
right, and you only have what, 5 friends?
No, I had like 30 or I think it's more than 30. It's probably about 45, 50 people just waiting to be a friend. Last week, I added everybody.
Jesus.
I still haven't posted, and
Nope.
I deleted the Snapchat app. I added everybody, and then I uninstalled it from my phone.
If you just can't get in tune with it, it's just not your thing.
You know, the only time I was on there, I talked to 2 guys. They were on the DL, and they were like, they wanted to talk on Snapchat because everybody thinks they're safe on Snapchat. But then again, you send me all the screenshots. So how safe are you?
Because a lot of people are scared to screenshot because it'll tell them right then and there, hey, such and such just took a screenshot of your messages. I will sit there and video record a whole conversation and we'll let them know. I don't care.
But see, I think people like you a lot more than they like me. Because they let you keep on doing that. They would stop me. They would like, yo, messy ass, what you trying to do?
Right.
But I don't know. I don't think people need to get rid of all of their social media, but I do think people need to
I'm not
scale.
saying get rid of it. I'm saying there should be a limit.
Yes. Because on IG, I'm not an IG person.
Mm-hmm.
I have to post on there because we're promoting a podcast or whatever.
Yeah.
So I post my stuff, but then I get off. I don't like the app like that.
Right.
It doesn't really entice me.
Right.
I mean, like, it doesn't give me anything Twitter or Facebook doesn't already.
And I can't tell you the last time I even posted. Like, I don't keep up on Instagram.
And then the same pictures people post on there, they're going to post them somewhere else.
Yeah.
So it's like...
Because Facebook lets you link, right, to Instagram.
Yeah.
If you post it there, it'll automatically upload to Facebook. It's just like, okay. It's convenient, but...
I just really think there is a suicide problem, and I don't like when people do like the false... that's a false alarm, what that one girl was doing.
I'm okay. You should have just took a minute. You should have just took a minute before, doing all of that.
Because you sent it to me,
Mm-hmm.
and the first thing I said, oh, she does this every 6 months. Wait on it. And then sure enough, you guys, I was having an episode.
It's not funny, but it's funny
but
because
it's like
it's
how,
just...
because like I said, all the people I just named, and especially like I said, Jay, we know. Did you ever meet Jay?
No, because no.
Because you never showed up to the music video. Okay, I'm not gonna hold it against you.
You are,
but we've done tons of work together,
mm-hmm.
and so like you said, I've never really talked about it, and it's just like I don't want to make another music video right now.
It wouldn't seem right.
It don't even seem right.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I'm sure I'm going to eventually get over that hump and that hurdle, but it's just like...
Take the time off.
What I do know is Jay always talked about he never wanted to get old. But me, I never took it as he would do this. he'd always say people get older and nobody cares about them and they throw them away to the nursing home and da 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 da. He always said that. But I'm just like, I didn't think nothing of it. But his last song, he was talking about he wanted to die young and he wanted to live his life popping bottles. And did you watch the last video? No. But it was that same narrative.
Wow.
Yeah.
Isn't that sad?
But I hadn't talked to him in about a year and a half, I'll be honest. Why? Because he had got on drugs. And I have a real big thing about people in drugs. It's like, I just don't want to be around it.
You do.
I am such a prude when it comes to that. And I don't judge you. You can do whatever you want, but I'm not going to be in the room.
Right.
Like, if you want to snort crack, just make sure I'm not in the room. I'm not going to be preaching to you or waving my finger in your face. I'm just like, I'm just going to remove myself from the equation.
Right.
But then you think about, maybe I shouldn't have removed myself from the equation because this is worse than I thought.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? So I really want people to, when it comes to this kind of stuff, I don't know, because I don't want to be the voice either. Like, people like, if you need anybody, I don't want to hear your troubles. So I don't want to send you to a hotline either. What can a hotline really do? A suicide hotline? You think that would really stop somebody from killing themselves?
They'll have somebody to talk to.
I guess.
I mean, they'll have somebody to talk to. You never know.
I don't want to count it out, right?
Right. Because sometimes that's all it takes. They just want somebody to listen.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's what a lot of people do to me right now.
They do.
Right now.
Man. Like, and I don't want them to do that to me. You kind of like allow it. It's so strange to me.
Because it's random people. Sometimes they'll never talk to me again.
Mm-hmm.
Other times they keep in touch. I'm not reaching out to them, but I'm just glad knowing that
You're real life.
they talk to me so they had a better day.
You're the urban suicide hotline. In a way.
In a way. I need to do something about that.
I think you should make a YouTube channel. Because after talking to so many people after a while, you kind of see everybody really has the same issue. Yeah. It's just in a different form.
Yeah.
And like you say, it all comes from, I wish I could have this. I wish I could be like this person. Just be yourself. That's like me hollering over here talking about, I wish I could be Rome Flynn. Why? Rome Flynn ain't got shit on me. I don't care what Netflix shit you've been in. I don't care what B-list movie you've been in. You ain't got shit on Vincent-Tennell. Hand clap for that.
Why are you looking at me like that? Man.
Was I not supposed to say that?
You just got jazzy.
I did not get jazzy. I'm just like, but a lot of people, look, they would try to make me feel bad because, oh, well, he made it. He's a star. First of all, you made it off of looks. You're not a Viola Davis. No Kerry Washington.
Wow, Kerry Washington.
I'm just saying. And if you got there by looks, you're probably sucking dick. But anyway, I never said I want to be him. Why would I? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because y'all wouldn't get me right now. Like this person.
I don't know if I could take you any other way.
Because I feel like he's in a space to where he doesn't have my luxury. When you are literally like, no bullshit aside, when you are working off of looks, you're always working off of somebody else's mercy. You get what I'm saying? Mm. Because real talent in the room can be like, I'm not doing that because I'm fucking Whitney Houston. I'm Mariah Carey. Who the fuck? The fuck? You get what I'm saying? But when you really come into the room with no talent, you're like, well, I got to do everything they say because I'm a one-trick pony. Speaking to the mic. Am I right or am I wrong?
You're
I'm right. Yes.
It's a cruel world, man.
But like you said, you wouldn't want me any other way. I wouldn't want myself any other way. Like, I'm coming into the room as, like, I love Wendy Williams. I love the Nene Leakes. I love the Tamars. Because a lot of people hate them and love them at the same time. You can be like, I can't stand them, but then you're still drawn to them.
Still
you
watching.
still want to know what they got to say.
Yeah.
I'd rather be that person than kissing ass.
True.
Okay? I don't even believe in eating ass unless it's your husband. Like, honestly. Like...
Oh, now you say husband.
No,
Wow.
I'm saying I'm a very sexually liberated person, but I don't go around eating ass like that. I ate it once because I wanted to know what it tasted like. And I said it tastes like unseasoned lamb. And do you know Trey Songz? Trey Songz this year, they asked him on the red carpet, not Trey Songz, Meek Mills.
Mm-hmm.
They asked him how he ever ate ass, and they was like, what it tastes like. Do you know he said unseasoned lamb? I'm the only person that has ever said that. I tell you people all the time, people be watching. People be watching us. Don't I always say that?
You do.
Just like when Cookie said Pilgrim on Empire. Nobody in the world was calling anybody Pilgrim at that time but me. And that wasn't the first time I called Empire out a couple of times for stealing my shit.
I called him out.
Yeah. But I was just saying that I believe eating ass should be between a man and whoever you're a committed person.
Yeah.
Man, woman, whoever you're married to, whatever it is. I don't care if you cheat. Even if you cheat, you shouldn't be eating everybody's ass. How did we get here? I don't know.
You say that and they just doing it.
Huh?
They just do it. You saying you want them to be committed and married. People just do that. Like it's a part of their norm.
But I was like saying a lot of people have to kiss ass or eat ass when they don't have talent. And so maybe people are I don't want to say that. Not all. Maybe some people are getting suicidal because they are realizing the jig is up. And you don't really have... You're envying somebody else's talent. You really don't have the talent you thought you did. Because a lot of people do a lot of lying. When you lie to people and just say, you're great, just because you look a certain way. And then after that, what? You know? Because we do a lot of that too. Dressing up for social media, but in pain when you go home. Crying when you go home.
Or sometimes
So
they
you look great,
up.
you look great, but then you feel like shit because you feel like you have no talent.
Man.
Am I preaching or am I reaching?
Both.
All right. Is there anything you want to add to today's episode? I think we did good.
Yeah.
What you want to add? Want to say anything?
No, I think this pretty much was a good show. It was a good show.
We were all over the place.
Always.
But
Always. All over the place. Wow.
Is there anything sexually you want to try this year? I asked you last episode, anything you want to do? Anything you want to do sexually this year that you haven't done already? It could be a fantasy. It could be something you never, ever could realistically do. Fantasy.
No. I've done everything I wanted
Everything.
to do. That I wanted to try sexually.
Because every time, same thing I told Nina when I sent y'all that curved dick. Give me some tips. Nobody know nothing. But now you didn't already. But now I tried everything.
I mean, it gets better and better each time.
With the curved dick?
No. Who was that? Wow. Wow.
But anyway, I am single, everybody. I just wanted to let that know because sometimes people get confused because I'm talking about sex.
Yeah.
But I am single.
They be like, oh my God.
I'm not even sure if I'm ready to mingle. There's a lot going on out here.
Yeah.
But if you got that cash, we got that ass. This is Vincent-Tennell, and here's my co-host,
Desi.
Thank you for joining us again for another episode of fuckery.
Literally.
I don't know if you'll be back next week. We'll just have to play it by ear.
Okay.
But we always are lucky to have you. Thank you for saving my ass. I don't think I could do this by myself.
You could.
Zach would have had to sit there, and Zach wouldn't have wanted to sit there.
You really
This
could,
conversation's
because
a
you
lot
be
for a
having a
straight
lot
man.
to talk about.
But it's a lot for a straight man.
I don't think he gives a shit anymore at this point.
You see, we don't bully him. Glad we got that out the way.
Right.
All right. Good night, everyone.